welcome to project 50 of this course. So in this video we are going to be creating this feedback project by just using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So now let's suppose if I just select this unhappy and if I click on that, and here you can see it will now change the background color to white, and if I click on this send feedback, so here you can see it will now gives us this heart, thank you, and then feedback unhappy. Okay, so if I just refresh that, and if I just select this neutral, and if I click on this send feedback, so here you can see same UI, but now here you can see our feedback is changed to neutral right here. Okay, and if I just refresh it one more time, and then finally we have this satisfied one right here, and if I click on that, and now if we just click on this send feedback, so here you can see we have this satisfied feedback right here. Okay, so this is what we are going to be building by just using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So without wasting any further time, now let's jump right into our code editor and write our code. So let me just first of all create a folder, give a name of like 50, and it will be now equals to feedback. And now let's inside there, let's just create 3 files. The first one will be index.html, the second one will be just style.css, not C#. Come on, why the hell am I writing C# anytime when I'm creating a CSS file? And then finally we just have to write app.js file. Now let me just make it bigger so that we can just focus on our code. Alright, so here first thing which we have to do is to just change the title to like feedback, link it with our CSS and also with our JavaScript. And now let's just hide our metadata from there, save file, right click on it and open with a live server. Alright, so now we are good to go. So for HTML side of code, we are going to be just first of all writing a section with a class of just panel container, and inside there we are going to be also give an ID of panel. Okay, so inside this section we are going to be creating first of all, just write a strong in here and then your feed back, and now here we are going to be just putting our smiley face, or I guess that would be fine. And now we can just underneath this strong tag we can just write our rating container. So now let me just write like ratings container, and inside this ratings container we are going to be first of all writing our rating, and inside there we have an icon and then we have a small, and now here you can just write like unhappy, and now let's just write like unhappy this face, then just duplicate this 2 times and this will be a rating still. And now let's just change this one from unhappy to like neutral, and then let me just copy it. Alright, so by the way, if you want to get these emojis on Windows, so you just first of all have to just hold the Windows button and then hit the dot, so it will give us this emoji picker right here. So, let me just write like new prol. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, that's kind of a bit cool. And now let me just write a satisfied. Now let me just remove this emoji from there, and now let's just place it with this satisfied one. So once we save our file, so this is how the HTML code will look like. The first thing which we have is that we have the section with the class of panel container. We give them ID of panel, and we have this strong tag which will say like your feedback here and this emoji. And then finally we have a rating container, and inside this rating container we have is a rating right here, and inside this rating we have an icon and then the small text right here, like we have unhappy, neutral and satisfied right here. Alright, so that was it about an HTML. So now let's jump right into a CSS, and now let's just style it a bit. So the first thing I would do is I'll select everything. Let me just zoom in a bit, and I'm gonna just write a box sizing of border box on it. And now let's just select our body, and inside this body we are going to be just changing the color to RGB, and now 26 will be fine. Then we have 25 and 25 one more time. Font family will be sans serif. Then we have a display of totally flex, justify content of center, align items of center as well, and height will be 100 VH. Okay, so we have overflow of hidden, and finally let's just add our margin of 0. So once we save it, and this is how it looks like right here. Okay, so now let's just get our panel container, which is this panel container. Okay, so now let me just get that really quickly. Inside this panel container we are going to be writing first of all the background color, which will be equals to like 1D, 1C and 1C one more time. And this is the background color. Now let's just add a layer bit of background shadow to it, box shadow. So 00 add pixel and RGBA, and it will now equals to like 000 and 0.3. Okay, and now we are going to be just writing a border, and then radius will be 4 pixel, and now font size will be 90%, and display will be flex, justify content will be center, flex direction will be colon, and align items will also be center. Padding will be just 30 pixel. Okay, and now let's just add a little bit of width to it, like 700 pixel, and color will be totally white. Save it, and this is how it looks like right now. So here you can see we have this box shadow right here, and we have this kind of a little bit of change color on it. Now the next thing which you have to get is our container, which is right here. Let me just get, where is our container? Inside this, I forgot to include that container, so let me just get our container. So now let me just paste this container from there, cut it, and paste it right here. Save our file, and now we have our container, and this is how it looks like. Alright, so now let's just get that container. So now let me just write it container, and here we are going to be writing a display of flex, justify content of center, align items of center, and text align will be also center, not end, center, and then we have a width of 500 pixels. Save it, and now this is how our UI will look like. And now let's just style it a little bit more. So for that we can get our ratings container, which will be this rating container. So now let me just copy the name of it and paste this rating container in there. And now let's just write a display of flex on it, and margin will be 20 pixel from top and bottom, and left and right will be 0. Okay, and now we have this spacing right here, and there's our ratings container. Alright, so now the next thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab these ratings from there, and now let's just style that like ratings. It will be just a singular rating. Okay, so now let's just provide a flex property of 1 on it, and the cursor will be OS pointer, and padding will be just 20 pixel, and margin will be 10 pixel and 5 pixel. Okay, save it, and now we have the spacing right here because we provide a flex of 1 on it. Now the next thing which you have to do is we have to add hover effect and the active class on it. So we have to just write rating, and then once we hover over it, and also we are going to be adding this class on JavaScript, which is this active. So this class will be added on JavaScript. Okay, so once we jump right into a JavaScript, if we hover over a rating container, and if we click on it, like if one of them is active, so then you want to just add these styling like border radius will be 4 pixel, and background will be totally CCC. Okay, and then we have to just provide a little bit of transition like 1 second is. Save it, and now once we hover over it, so here you can see it will now gives us this border radius, and also this what do we call it, this background color right here. Okay, so that's that. Now the next thing which you have to do is to select this icon right here. So for that we are going to be just writing like a rating, and then let's just get our icon right there. Width will be just 40 pixel, font size will be 5 rems, and margin right will be just like 10 pixels. Save our file, and this is how it looks like right now. Okay, so now the next thing which you have to do is to get our small tag, which is this small tags right here. Okay, so this one, and that one. All right, so now let's just get that like rating, and we have our small right here, and now let's just change the color to pure white. Display will be inline, block, and also margin will be 10 pixel all around, and 0 and 0. So this is that small, I guess we can select that. Alright, so this is that small one right here. So here you can see we have this white color right there. Okay, so I forgot a submit button as well, so now let's just add that. I'm really sorry about that, I just forgot things these days. So now let's just select button, and class will be button as well. ID will be just send, and here we are going to be just writing like send feedback. Save it, and here is our button. So now let's just style that a bit. So I'll just write like btn, and it will be now equals to background color of white, and then we have a color of totally black. Border will be 0, and then we have a border radius, and it will be now equals to 4 pixel. And then we have a padding of 12 pixel top and bottom, and 30 pixel. Okay, 30 pixel on left and right, and then we have cursor of pointer, and outline will be 0. Okay, so once we save it, and here is our button. So now let's just add our active class on it. So if this button is active, so we want to add this transform of scale of 0.9 at. Okay, so 9 at. Save it, and now if you just click on it, so here you can see it will be just scaled down a bit. All right, so that's that. And now finally we are going to be providing a class for JavaScript, JavaScript, because you cannot see the result of this class right now, but once we jump into our JavaScript, so we are going to be just selecting the hard, and we want to just change the font size of it to like 3 rem, and then the margin bottom will be just 10 pixels. Save it, and we cannot see it right now. Alright, so now I guess we are done with this HTML and CSS, so I guess we have to jump right into a JavaScript and provide our interactivity to it. So for JavaScript, we will need a few things to first of all get from our HTML. So we are going to be getting first of all our ratings. Now the second thing we would get is our ratings container, and the third thing we would get is our send button, and the fourth one will be a panel. So now let's just get each of them. So const ratings, and it will be now equals to document.query selector all, because we want to get all of these ratings. Okay, so that's that. Now the next thing which you have to do is to get our ratings container, and it will be now equals to document dot query selector, and not all, but just a single query selector. Now let's just get our ratings container. Okay, so it shouldn't have to be a ratings, it will be just a rating, I guess. And let me just check it one more time. And ratings and rating, yep, that's cool. And it should be ratings with the S on it. And then const then just write like send button, and it will be now equals to document.query selector. And now let's just select word send button, and finally now let's just get our panel, and it will be now equals to document.query selector. Just get our panel right there. Okay, so now let me just log everything to the console, like we have to make sure that we get everything. So now let's just duplicate it a few times. Next one we have is a ratings container, then we have a send button, and we have a panel. Save it, panel, yep. So now let me just open my developer tools. So we have these three ratings right here. We have our rating container, we have this button, and we have this panel container right here. Okay, so now let me just remove that, and also these comments as well, and now we are good to go. So the first thing I would do is I'll just provide a variable of like selected rating. So I'll just write like selected rating. It will be now equals to like satisfied. Well, let's just create our function with a name of remove active. So let me just write that like remove actives. Okay, all right, so here now let me just write like for let I equals to 0, I is less than ratings dot length and I plus plus. So now you want to iterate over on the ratings. Okay, so now let me just write like ratings, come on, ratings, and now you want to get the I right here, the index, and now let's just add a class list of remove active. Okay, so now this function will allows us to just remove our actives. All right, so the next thing which you have to do is to add event listener or this ratings container. So now let me just add the like ratings container. Now let's just add our event listener on it. So let me just write a click event, and here we're going to be passing our e right there for event. And now let's just check like if e dot target dot parent node dot class list dot contains. Now let's just write our ratings if this contains this ratings. Now here we have to just do or remove actives. So now you want to remove all of these actives, and then just write like e dot target dot parent element, not parent element but parent node, and now let's just add or active class on it. Okay, so then we have to just write a selected ratings, and it will be now equals to e dot target dot next element sibling. And now let's just change the inner HTML of it. Okay, so that's that. So far, alright, so the next thing which you have to do is to attach event listener on this send button. So whenever we send our button, so we want to just render some HTML. So now let's just write a send button and add event listener, and now let's just write a click, and here we have to just pass our function right there. And now let's just write our panel dot inner HTML will be now equals to these HTML. So now let me get like paragraph with the class of hard, because we wrote this hard class right here inside this CSS. Let me just show you right here. So now we are going to be attaching this class right here inside this paragraph right here. Okay, so and now let's just close our paragraph right there, and here we just have to pass our heart emoji right here. Okay, so this is our heart emoji, and now let's just write like a strong tag. Inside this strong tag we are going to be writing like thank you, and then just close our strong tag. Okay, and now let's just write our br right here for break, and then also write a strong tag, and it'll say like feedback, and then let's just render or selected feedback, selected rating to be precise. And now let's just close our strong tag. All right, so now we are good to go. So let me just close it right here, save it, and now we are getting a token list here. Okay, it should be I++. Okay, so save it, and everything will be working the way I expect him to work. So now let's suppose if I click on this neutral, and now let's just send our feedback, and now it will say like thank you, and your feedback is neutral right here. Okay, and now let's suppose if we click on this unhappy, and then just send this feedback, so it will now give us unhappy and thank you for your feedback. And now if you click on this satisfied, and then if you send our feedback, so here you can see it will now give us like feedback is satisfied and thank you right here. Okay, and finally if I didn't select no one, and if I just click on this send button, it will automatically select or this satisfied right here, because we provide a variable of satisfied, and we set that to like selected rating, and we select that to this satisfied right here, so that's why we are getting this satisfied. Okay, so if you guys don't know about Git and GitHub, so feel free to skip this video and jump right to the next one. And if you guys do know about Git and GitHub and want to push your code into your GitHub repository, so this is what I'm going to do right now. So let me just clear the terminal, and let me just zoom out a bit. So the first thing I would do is to just write like git status, and here let's just add everything, and then just write like git commit -m of feedback project. Okay, and then finally push everything to our GitHub repository. Okay, so now we'll just push our code in repository. So now let's just refresh that and just search for 050. So here we go. If you click on this feedback, it will now give us all of this code right here. So we have this index.html code, then we have this app.javascript code, and then finally we have is this style.css code right here. Okay, so I guess that was it about today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.